Now, tonight, we're going to discuss the gameplay of the final 3 contestants, and we're going to dissect how they did this season. Now, before we can discuss the final 3, we have to determine who the final 3 are.
Oh!
Damn! And the plot thickens.
Dun, dun, dun.
Who would you like to see join us?
I want to see Vanessa in here so bad I'd cut my ponytail beard off tonight.
Woo! Yes! We're holding it to that.
Becky, who do you not want to see?
Johnny Mac's my guy, so I want to see him, but I also really like Steve, so I don't want to see either one of
You
those
don't want to
two.
see those 2. Should we bring that person out?
Yeah, let's bring him or her out.
Why is it that I always find myself surrounded by a bunch of losers?
Johnny Mac, welcome to the jury. How are you?
Yes, yes.
Johnny!
I know. Tell us, what happened, bro?
We had just pulled off a great blind sign together.
Yeah?
Vanessa grabs your girlfriend. Brainwashing is going down.
Oh my God.
As soon as Vanessa wins the veto, Liz is jumping all around. Yay, 503, woo!
Wait a minute. How come Liz trusts Vanessa again?
I don't know.
This is bizarro.
You look shocked, Austin. Tell me how you're feeling.
I can't believe that Liz is at all trusting anything Vanessa is saying right now, and it's like pissing me off.
Austin, if she had not kicked you out, I think you'd really like her.
It was like chewing nails trying to pretend to be Vanessa's best friend. It was tough. Backstabs, betrayal. I'm all for it. But you know what? You could have had me put shoes on when I walk out that stage. It would have made no difference. Yeah, I'm going to be bitter about that.
Would you have taken Liz to the final 2? Wouldn't you have kicked Vanessa out? Because, I mean, it seems a little hypocritical of you being annoyed that she would have kicked you out, but
No,
you would
because
have kicked her out.
Here's the deal was, in Final 3, I was going to step out of it and let them battle it out.
Who
Because they were
believes
both going to
Austin
take
when
me.
he says that? How many people are here because of Vanessa's influence?
Well, I'm here because of Vanessa.
Jackie, what do you think of Vanessa's gameplay?
I'm back and forth a lot. Certain things, like kind of just going dirty, like I'm not okay with, but her gameplay, she is still there and she's been fighting a long time, so I can see that side too.
She has been winning competitions and strategically changing the game the entire time. That's a long race to run, and she is still running it, and she is still not out of gas, and I am impressed by that.
Vanessa was going to work every day. She didn't come to Big Brother to hang out by the pool and be our best friend. She was up in her room strategizing.
James, it sounds to me like you respect that.
I do.
My whole thing with Vanessa is that she just wins competitions. So it's not one of the things that she's really fooling us all. She just wins.
Which is another reason for her to make it to the final 2.
But she hasn't been fooling us all.
Sometimes she has, and then when she's not fooling you, she wins.
Vanessa has done a lot of unnecessary moves, like swearing on the gay community, swearing on her mother. Those are things you don't have to do, even just say, I swear.
She's swearing as a gay woman. I am not going to put my integrity on the line, Austin. I promise you I will not go against you in this game till Final 2. You don't have to say that.
I want someone to win that I feel good about.
What is Steve doing right?
I think a lot of reason why Steve made it as far as he has is for the simple fact that since week 1, we've been hurling grenades at each other on both sides of the house. We've took each other out, and it's just Steve to the end now.
Whenever it meant winning a competition that would put unnecessary blood on his hands, he immediately throws it. As soon as he needs to win it for either a strategic move for himself or saving himself in a veto, that's when he turns it on and he wins. He also did connect personally with every single one of us, so he was pretending that he is awkwardly social, when instead he's actually being brilliantly social in doing so.
He saw what was going on in the house and knew that, you know, the best thing for him to do was kind of stay out of the way.
Steve's a rat.
Yeah.
I do not like Steve's game at all. He had protection from the twins. He had protection from me for a while. Everyone kind of open arms brought him in. Vanessa had to fight for herself. And Vanessa can think on her own. He came to me for a lot of decisions that he made.
I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of that. I'll never forget, it was the double eviction. He had just evicted Jackie. He was hysterical. And maybe, you know, I wouldn't vote for him is because he could not own up to his, you know, decisions, and he was a little cowardly.
Liz had a really large bullseye on her because the twin twist was busted very early on. But then she made the bullseye bigger because she got involved in his showmance, and she survived that.
I thought I had it hard coming in as a duo from The Amazing Race, but that's even harder.
Correct.
And she was able to get through that. She's been HOH. She's gotten big targets out, James and Becky. I mean, she's gotten the blood on her hands. So for her to still be there out of the group of 3 is impressive.
I think Liz should win because she's in the house and we're all sitting out here.
Brass tacks.
Brass tacks.
Johnny Mac, why should Liz win this game?
Liz should not win this game. I feel like she rode someone else to the end.
Literally?
Pretty close. Her nominations weren't best for her game. When she wins her first HOH, who goes on the block? 2 people that are going after Vanessa. And I just never understood that.
All of the decisions that Liz made make sense for what she was doing to protect her alliance. I'm like such a cheerleader for Liz right now.
I think of Liz being a duo. I think she can win competitions, but when I think about strategy and gaming, I think of Austin. They were a good duo, but as an individual, I didn't see it.
She's playing on her own now, and these are the crucial weeks. Final 5 to Final 2, that's a big leap. So let's see what she does.
If either Liz or Steve wins that final HOH and evicts Vanessa, does that change the temperature?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's the tiger pelt up on the wall. That's it.
So Austin, Steve evicts Vanessa, you'll vote for him over Liz?
I would definitely strongly consider it more than I ever would before.
Julia, your head just snapped.
It did?
Are you voting for Liz no matter what?
It's my identical twin sister. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, she could do no wrong in my book.
Fair enough. This has been a great chat, but the game is far from over. So please make your own decision and find the right player who you think is the most deserving to win.
Are you guys ready? Because Johnny Mac is ready with his first question. Go ahead, Johnny.
Good to go? All right. Steve, I was your good friend in this game. But from my perspective, you relied on me or Vanessa for a lot of your game decisions. Tell me why I'm wrong.
Okay, Johnny Mac, I was always making my own decision in this game and doing what was best for me. I mean, it was in the first week that I
Hang on. We are having an audio problem.
We don't hear it.
So, Steve, let us fix this.
Okay.
And we're going to ask you to start over.
Okay.
All right? Now I think we can hear you. Go for it.
I was not pigtailing off you or Vanessa at all. It was in the first week I made the friendship with Jason Austin. It was that friendship with Austin combined with my friendship with Vanessa that
Hang on, Steve. Because none of us read lips, and we cannot hear you in the studio, I am taking the assumption, I'm assuming they cannot hear you at home. Can you count to 3 for me?
1, 2, 3.
We hear you now.
Okay.
Go for it.
It was my moves that took me through this entire game. It started with when I made my friendship with Jason Austin week 1, and then it was my friendship with Austin and Vanessa that got me into the Scamper Squad. When I was HOH, I was the one that decided I wanted to split up the twin twist. I want to be the one to finally break up Austin and the twins because they've been such a powerful force in this game. I was also the one who decided to go after Jackie because I was aligned with the Scamper Squad and you, leaving James, Meg, Jackie, and Becky, and I thought Jackie would be the most competent competitor of those 4, and that would allow my alliance to go further, and that was my own game decision in getting rid of the strongest competitor that I could.
All right, thank you. Becky.
All right, Liz. Some people in the jury feel that when it came to game talk, Austin was the one creating and influencing all of your strategy. What strategy was your own?
Oh, nice question. Well, I came in here with a huge target on my back. Obviously, I had a twin, and I had to do a lot to get that target off my back because obviously the twins are a threat. So I did align with Austin and my girl Vanessa, but I definitely think I held my own. I would do my own campaigning, and yeah, I think I did my own campaigning. Austin helped me out a lot, but I held my own.
Thank you. James?
Steve, you're sitting next to someone who played the game hard from day one while you floated through half of the game. Why should we give you $500,000 over her?
I think you're completely incorrect to say that I floated through the game. I mean, I was on the block the first 2 weeks. Both weeks I battled my way off, first with trombonist and then on the camera competition. Plus, also very early on, I got myself in alliances. I made the rock stars with Johnny. I was a part of the Scamper Squad. I was getting these layers of people around me, so I have that protection. I by no means was floating through the game. I was building layers of protection around myself and building the bridges that I would need for this half of the game.
Thank you. Julia.
Okay. Liz, other than winning competitions, what was your biggest game move as an individual?
Other than winning competitions, my biggest game move was aligning with strong competitors. I aligned with Vanessa, who got me very far in this game. Thank you, Vanessa. And aligned with Austin, who made me, Julia, and Austin a trio that people were really scared to breach. So I think that is what made me a very strong competitor besides winning.
Thank you. Jackie,
Yes.
your question?
Okay. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Jackie.
So, several people on the jury feel you didn't talk strategy with them at all, and the people in your alliance feel your biggest function in your group was simply as a vote. Prove us wrong and tell us why your strategic game wasn't weak.
Okay, I have 2 ways I can treat my alliance besides that. First of all, I had the tiff with Austin going on the entire summer. People didn't figure out that the Scamper Squad was working together. And it was this relationship I was building with Austin that helped hide the Scamper Squad. And that way, when James was HOH, he didn't go after the Scamper Squad, he went after Shelly and Clay. That move with me and Austin having that tiff protected my alliance.
Thank you. Austin.
Hi, Liz. Hi. You look beautiful. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. And all I want to ask you is, why do you deserve to win the money over the boy, Steve, sitting next to you?
Oh my gosh. I deserve to win this money because I came in here with a huge disadvantage having a twin. It was a blessing and a curse. I did a lot to stay in this house and make myself seem like less of a threat with her. So I feel like even though Steve is a huge super fan, I want this money so badly. This is for you, Juge. Love you so much, and I am so happy that I've made it this far.
Thank you both. Steve and Liz, I'll be back in just a few moments when you'll each have an opportunity to make a final statement to the jury before they cast their votes. Liz, Steve, it is now time for the jury to cast their votes, but first, you each have a chance to tell them why you deserve to win Big Brother. Ladies first. Liz, you're up.
Okay, I came into this game not a huge super fan like Steve and not a big time gamer, but I have definitely grown a love for this game. The only thing I did come in here with was a twin who I love, and it is a miracle that we were able to survive 85 days in the house together, and now I'm standing here. I fought my butt off. I won 3 HOHs, 1 veto, 1 battle of the block. And I came in here with a great attitude, a strong personality. I have had the most incredible summer of my life, and I love you, Big Brother.
Thank you, Liz. Steve?
98 walked through that front door, and as Zingbot told me, I was a nerdy and socially awkward trombonist who loved my mom. Since then, I've made a lot of moves that have helped me deserve to win this game. First of all, with the twin twist. Liz spent about 3 weeks sitting in a hotel room not doing anything while Julia was in here while I was here playing the game. She also had the advantage of having someone she could blindly trust and would also know would always be on her side. None of the rest of us had that advantage. Second of all, if you're voting based on competitions, I had 4 full HOH reigns. Liz only had 2 because she was dethroned on the 3rd. With my HOHs, I was always making moves that were not copying someone else. Jackie was my own move. I was the first person to take a stab at Oz Twins, and I just got out Vanessa, the strongest player in this game. Liz, with her HOHs, she followed suit getting out Becky after I got out Jackie. Then Liz also followed Vanessa, because Vanessa got out Meg, and then Liz followed with James. I made my own moves, I didn't follow anyone else, and I won more competitions. All in all, thank you so much for being a part of this incredible experience. This has been an absolute lifelong dream come true. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and just thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you both.